I hope that rain's not coming soon. Because we got a lot of work to do ahead of us here. Um, we're actually a whole day has passed since last time we were on here, but not too much has got done. So I got on here just a little bit before I started the stream, and it started pissing down rain. It was so much rain, so I was like, ah, man, I don't really want to stream during the rain. You know, it's not terrible to stream during the rain. I just, I want a nice blue sky for you guys. That way you can watch me farm and good light and all that. But yeah, it does rain. Yeah, chickens are getting pretty filled up over here. I just got a trophy unlocked for eggs. It's like Egg Lord, I think it was called. The chickens are crushing it. I did just fill their food up a little bit ago. We got a whole load of wheat right here for them still. But man, on this with the way that like pigs are going and stuff, I wasn't really sure about letting the time go. So I just did a lot to the animals. But since I let a whole day go, it's not season's regular time. Look, boom, 500 pigs in there. Man, we probably have more than that. So I probably lost out on some pigs by doing that. That thing's fully maxed out there. And then we have this one down here, which has 83 pigs in it. So I almost want to just start off by moving a couple loads of those guys over to the other pig enclosure down here, which I believe that one holds. What do those hold? 400, 300, I think, maybe 400. So the large pig, 300 pigs. So we have a ways to go on that one. So let's find the blue semi. Oh yeah, look, even um, where I was just working, I just got done doing all the fertilizing on this one here, and just only like I let the day go by 100% or 120 times. I meant, and then it's just rain all the way in the dark. So I slept through the night, woke up the next day, and all these crops are all ready for harvest already. But I think we'll still do some planting and seeding and not planting and seeding, putting some seed and fertilizer and all that down before we get to harvesting the other stuff. But like as you see across the way here, we have this whole field of corn. Let's jump out like this. So yeah, this field that we made is all corn. That's all ready to go. And then this field over here looks like soybeans. I do a lot of soybeans. And like it wouldn't let us plant on this strip. It said we didn't own that, even though I could plow it and lime it. So same with this end here. Said we didn't own this property out here either. But we have all those soybeans. So we own that field. We own this chunk here. We just planted all of these last time, and I just finished these up here. But the plan is to do soybeans here again, and then we'll do. This is all limed now. Oh, actually, that's not true. I left off up here. I was finishing up, and the trailer went empty on lime, so I did have to go do a whole load, and I put it in this silo here. Used the dump truck, and I went up to the free lime thing up here, which is pretty cool. You just gotta park right here, turn a little machine on right here. Maybe I'll go up there one of these times and show you guys that, but you get free lime out of the mountain from there. So I went up there and did that and brought it back down so I could keep on doing the rest of the lime back here. This whole, I think, from like here over, down this whole strip needs lime, just because I expanded the field over. And then we're also still need to fertilize and cultivate all of this. This was sugar beets. There's still just a little bit of sugar beets left right there. I didn't plant those, but we did the field. Eventually, what I want to do is get rid of these trees here. And maybe we'll just... Yeah, I kind of really want to like expand this field out more, so we can expand it this way, all the way into here. And then I will probably end up doing another pig enclosure, like right here in the middle. That way we can hold another 300 pigs. We'll have a lot of pigs. We'll see how many... Yeah, this is actually our first animal enclosure that we have on the map. Yeah, I'm not sure if they count the in-game ones as the 10. I think it only allows you to have 10 at one time. But yeah, our greenhouses. Oh, our greenhouses are not going anymore. Oh, well, we gotta make our rounds, or let's see if the tomatoes stop too. Oh, yep, tomatoes are dead. So we have to make our rounds on the greenhouses, and the animals. So we have some catching up to do a little bit. So let's see what we could get done. Also, I had this other cultivator over here. This is what I was using, but it's from the Field Creator Pack Flex Coil ST820. This one does not allow you to fast farm, so I do want to go and get um, another flex coil, just a regular one, in a little while to cultivate that field stuff. That way we can fast farm with it. What is this? Oh, yeah. So yeah, manure's gone up already. Yeah, we'll have to go around with the water. Oh, I did buy a bigger tanker too. We were doing like the slurry transport and digestate transport. So this one is the same. I have all my mods on this map now, so like this one you can even hook up something else to the back of that too. But I got this big one here, so we could do 60,000 liters instead of the 32 we were doing. Yep. I keep on switching. I need the blue semi-truck, and then we're going to move some pigs. Turn those lights off. Where's the blue truck? There it is. Oh yeah, I forgot. We also are going crazy on the wool too. I was working on getting some pallets loaded up, trying to get some wool transported in. Yeah, so we got wool we have to transport, we got eggs we have to transport, we got the animals we have to clean up now. I just cleaned these guys up, and there's just a pile down here again. Make our rounds on all the animals and whatnot too, but I've just been like pretty much pushing these pallets off of the trigger here. That way it keeps on producing more. But yeah, they've been doing a bunch, so we're getting those all loaded up and strapped down. I knew there was another one there. Yeah, the old step deck. That's a nice trailer there. But for now, we're just going to drop this so we could use this semi to transport some pigs. Oh, and that trailer's probably down here. I keep all my trailers over here. One of these days on here, I'll probably get into pelletizing. That's why I have the whole pelletizing setup down here. Haven't done anything yet down here. I really haven't been on the game that much besides like what you guys see me do. I was away from the game for a week with moving and all that stuff. Oops, I'm a little off there. So I haven't really done that much side play, like getting stuff going like I was when we were, all on quarantine and stuff like that. I had a lot of free time, so I was playing, 10 hours a day. Now I'm just playing a couple hours you guys see me play pretty much. Yeah, I'll go out this way and back around. But it's kind of cool, it's a little bit slower, but you guys watch what's going on. You guys don't really miss a whole lot if you guys are following along with my videos. And if you're new to the channel, we got a lot more coming. Go back and watch all their stuff. Hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Hit the bell. So over here, we got to pick up the pigs from this gate here. Let's see if we get close enough to it. That's the thing about having a lot of animals. Sometimes they all want to reproduce at the same time. Good thing this enclosure holds 500 though, which is a lot. So it's not season, so a pig is a pig. When a pig is here, it doesn't weigh anything, nothing. But we got 500 of these over here, which is a lot. That's 500. That's a $500,000 in pigs in that one thing there. So trailer's full. Okay, confirm. Piggies are all in there. Tractor's right in my way. I also went and got like the front loader and the attachments and all that have the fent. All this stuff's pretty new. That looks pretty good. Instead of just the regular front loader, Stoles or whatever that brand is. I forget. I think this thing holds like 24 pigs. I forget, but man, we got to get like 100 moved over, maybe. Like I was saying, I think at the rate we were going at like 400 or 350 or something like that, we were doing like 100 pigs a day. So if there was 400 plus, if there wasn't a limit, over there, it might have been 600 pigs in there already. Because if 350 was doing 100 a day, imagine what 500 was doing, 150, 175 pigs in a day. But here pretty soon, that's what we're going to be producing from the pigs. Once we get up so much, like I'll do some of the sales, I'll do some of the, transport and stuff like that, but I'll just start selling them right out of the pen, I'll move all these back over. Confirm. No more pigs. But yeah, I don't mind selling direct and stuff like that. Once you start getting like so many, it's just like a crazy amount of stuff you have to do. Unless you're like fully caught up in the game and all that, and there's nothing else, and you're waiting on crops to grow or whatever. That could just be a chore that you do every day. But on this map, the way I play this map, there's always stuff to do. Way too much stuff to do. And that's kind of what makes this map pretty fun. It's because it keeps you busy, As long as you're willing to put in the work and the time and play it right, there's a lot of stuff on this map. Check it out if you haven't yet, Alien Jim, he does good. He did this one, and he also is the creator of No Man's Land and, some other ones. I forget what other ones he's done. A few other ones, I think, or a couple other ones. I probably don't want to go that way anyways, right? Even though the tractor's in the way. I probably really want to swing out this way so we're facing the right direction. We gotta come back there and clean up all the animals. I could do that later, With that one, it's not on season, so they could go for 10 days. And the food in this one, it looks low, but as soon as I get, almost 100 pigs out of here, their food won't be as full. Yeah, got the pigs, and do another load of those. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this thing holds 24 pigs. Let's see. I have a lot of stuff. Yeah, 21 pigs. So this will be 42 after this load here. I could always do more loads of pigs later as well, as long as I keep playing this day slow. Now there's room for 42 pigs to um, to grow in that one, to be able to reproduce into that one. So throughout the day later on or whatever, I'll do a couple more loads. We don't have to spend all of our time this episode doing that. But as long as there's some room and it's not a full 500 over there, gotta have some room. Otherwise, they're not reproducing. I do want to come down here and clean the pigs up, though. I do want to I'll probably actually buy a wheel loader and keep that one down here. I have a dump truck down here now for doing stuff, and I'll bring a wheel loader down here. So I got a couple things over here at Plumpton. I was thinking about mowing today, too. I might mow. At least the first round of mowing. It's not season, so I don't have to worry about the grass going anywhere. And I usually mow at least twice before I pick up the grass. That way I have a lot of grass to pick up. And for now, since we're going to be using this here again pretty soon, I'll just store it back over here. This is another place I usually keep a lot of my trailers and whatnot, miscellaneous stuff. I like that lower area down there with where I have the pelletizing shop and all that stuff over there. Those little sheds and stuff. Yeah, we got a nice little chunk of change too off of what we took down to the BGA down there. So here, I'll just bring this over here for a sec, and then we'll see how all the animals and everything are looking. Actually, I'll hook this right up to this trailer here. And the wool, I'll probably do some of the wool later. And we still have those 4 other egg pallets there. It's a nice little forklift too. This thing's nice to have up here at the shop. Yeah, not too bad. Good little thing. That's that DO24 flatbed we have there. I usually use that for the eggs. We got to get that thing brought back over though, so we could get some eggs moved over pretty soon. I think they still have some room, right? Yeah, they're almost full though. They could do a little bit more, so we might want to get those at least moved over and get the other ones brought in. Alright, so let's take a peek here at the animals. So so far we started off with 250 pigs, cows, and now we have 279. This one has 458 pigs in it, which is absolutely crazy. Sheep, we started off with 200. We've done 19. Oh yeah, so sorry. We've done 29 new cows because we had 250. We started off with we started off with 250 pigs too. So I did 250 pigs. So we had a bunch of pigs. But we've done a bunch because we have that right there, and then we have 125 over here that we've done. So that'd be 208 and then 125. What did I say? 208, 333. So we've done over 300 pigs that we've bred on this map already, and it's only fourth day now, maybe. I think that's what it was. Maybe it's more days than that actually, but we haven't really been doing. Oh, maybe it's only the 4th day since. Yeah, see, like the new livestock on Thursday up there is when we were buying the last of all the animals that we had bought. That's what that is right there. Yeah. So that was the last. So it's only been. There was that day, and then there was one day on Friday. Saturday was 2, Sunday was 3, and today is 4. So today is the morning of the 4th day that we've had the animals, and we've bred over 300 pigs. almost 30 cows and sorry, how many sheep? Oh, almost 20 sheep. We started off with 200 of those. But that was later on. That might have been the last thing that we bought actually was them. So maybe it's like the 5th day of the animals, but still it's crazy, crazy amount. All right. Oh, I still have fertilizing to do over there. Oh, nope, that got done. Looks like I missed one little patch. So yeah, we still got to go up here, fertilize this, and then we're going to seed it, and then fertilize again. And same with this back here. That's where that whole strip right there is already fertilized. But yeah, this is that last bit of lime we have to do back here. And then this needs plowing. And then this needs lime. I'm not sure if this needs plowing yet. I know usually if it's after you plow it, it'll tell you if it needs lime. So this one is good on that. It just needs lime, and then we can fertilize, cultivate, fertilize, plant on that. I was probably going to do probably wheat on that one again. Oh, no. I was probably going to do wheat on this one up here. And then I'm not sure what I want to do back here yet. Maybe just corn or something like that. And then this will be I was almost thinking about doing this whole field in sugar beets. See what we could do down here in sugar beets. It's a nice square field, and when you're running the harvesters like that, it's pretty good running a big one. We could get, we could probably just like lease maybe 2 harvesters on that one, which will be probably 60 grand leasing cost, not counting the runtime. Runtime probably looking at 100 grand for a whole harvest on leasing. But we could probably do, you know, we could do a lot of sugar beets off of that, which would easily pay for itself. There's also this little field right here. It doesn't show up even as a field. It's kind of weird, but there's a field here we could do something with. Oh, we do need to do our little fields. I do actually want to get that going pretty quick, so what we could do for now real quick is hop into this. Let's see how our animals looking. They're fine. Water's good. Water's good. Food's down because there's a fucking shit ton of them in there. They're fine on water. They're fine on all that stuff right now. So chickens I know are good. And those guys, they need some straw. I guess we could hit them off with some water when we go down there. So everybody over here is good. I do need to upgrade this water tanker here to a bigger one. It's not bad though. I don't mind this one. It's just that other one was 60 instead of 32, you know, so it's like quite the difference. Oh, I didn't take that one right. I gotta back it all the way up into that water back there. Still didn't do that right. Alright, let's go like this. That's why I like the man truck, the little cab over style cab. I think that's what they're called. Cab over. Just because they can get in the small little areas and maneuver around on tight turns and stuff like that. There we go. And then I need to get a little bit of manure back here as well. But at least we get water back here to this thing. Holds like 2,000 gallons. Oh, holds more than that, yeah. Wow, holds a lot more than I thought. Did that start right back up? Oh, good, those are looking nice. And the greenhouses are actually getting me a nice little chunk of change after the end of the day. I think we made like 100 grand off of those things. That's pretty sweet, actually. Oh, they're not just all greenhouses. I guess I do have the the little fields down here too, which are not greenhouse. Yeah, it's that little field I was talking about that doesn't even show anything. I was thinking about maybe doing some potatoes on that one or something like that. I wasn't sure if I could drive out of the back of here. They're like little Christmas trees almost, with the ornaments on it. I'm not sure if I put a water standpipe down here yet with these pigs. If not, I will, just so I can fill this back up again. Oh, there is one. That's good. I wish you could have a water pump on here, even though it's not seasons. I wish it was always just kind of like that. Like a lot of the stuff you could do on seasons, I wish you could just always do it. So we'll fill them up, and we're filling up our tanker at the same time. Got happy pigs are breeding like crazy. You know, throughout all my gaming experience on FS with animals, I have never once ever killed an animal. But I tell you what, man, I had some close calls. Like even recently, all my cows that you guys were watching me do, I almost killed all them. I turned my game on one day and loaded it all up and got on there. It was midwinter and I didn't know what happened. I think what happened is I walked away from the game for a while. I thought I saved it and turned it off or whatever, or maybe I dozed off. Because sometimes I'll be playing and then I'll put the controller down. I'll save it and I'll put the controller down, but the game will still be on. And then like I'll be watching YouTube videos on my phone or something like that, and I'll doze off on the couch, and I probably picked up the controller out of habit. Oh, I better save that again just to make sure. Didn't see how much time passed, you know? And then I went from like, I think it was from like early autumn or something like that to midwinter all of a sudden. And I was like, oh crap, they were like all the way in the red, starving. It was freezing cold out. They had no water, no food, no straw, almost none. It was a sliver of red left, and I didn't lose a single cow. And surprisingly, they actually they did very well through all that. And I thought I was going to have to wait until springtime, so like a year later or whatever, for the cows to really start producing milk and doing all that kind of stuff, offspring and everything. Well, they started doing milk like right after I gave them water in the wintertime. So you don't even have to wait all the way until spring for them to start producing milk. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen the cows making millions yet, go and watch that. I would play that one even more, but to be honest, doing cows and just cows and feed them over and over again, oops, I'm going this way, it gets kind of boring to play. So, you know, I don't blame you if you guys don't watch that much either. But I'm just trying to prove a point that you could do a whole bunch of animals and all that stuff or whatever. But on this one, it's all about animals, farming, all that stuff. Greenhouses, You know, there's BGA on this one. There's everything's on this one. There's all the stuff. We're gonna be doing pellets on this one. Um, oh, no cars. Yes, nice. All said and done, I bet this map, I'll have this game going probably the longest. I bet the most hours will get put into this map right here, just because Sussex Farms is such an awesome map. It's so good. I rarely ever get bored playing this one. I haven't topped off the cows over here for a bit. Let's see how they're doing. I really kind of want to knock out some mowing. I like mowing the grass. I haven't pulled out the Crone mower for a while. If you guys never use that big Crone mower, I suggest it. I don't use any other mower. And I mowed for a lot of years too on all the other FS games. And as soon as on 17, I think is when the big Crone came out. But as soon as it came out, I tried it, and it was just so good. And it's fast, and then there's that fast farm glitch too. Ooh, the pigs are dirty. All this too came off of there. It wouldn't let me re-dump back in. So I have to get all that cleared off too, and then that, and feed it back to them. It's just pig food they spill. Man, how are they doing on slurry 279? Man, that's so much. That's, right there. That slurry right there is like a $500,000 for us sitting there. They already have 74,000 liters of milk. And then look at the pigs have 201,000 liters. And then, man, we got a lot of eggs. And they're just now starting on their slurry and manure down there. They need some more straw. But that's a lot right there. Because, that's not even counting the manure they already have over there. We just emptied them out and they already have all that. So we'll do some more of those loads soon too. Oh, I also got, so I'm still working on getting the rest of my Fent stuff. I need like the um, pallet forks, but I got the Fent bucket. I went and got the Fent tedder. It's the same exact tedder as the other one. It's just reskinned. This is that brand new bale wrapper that I was able to pick the color, which I just went with green as well. So if I decide to do like silage bales at all, this thing will wrap them for me. Bale and wrap. And then this one here is the big baler, which is nice. That's my favorite baler for just baling straw and stuff like that. Because on this map it lets you auto accepts the bales. I wonder if I could get that out of there without moving any of these. Probably. Got some nice equipment in here. Ah, yeah, we're good. Golden. Look at all that. Look at all that green. Yeah, the big forage harvester's badass too. So see how long it takes us to mow all of our grass. And we're not picking it up today. We're not baling it or anything today. We're going to mow it all and then wait for it all to grow back again and then mow it all again and then pick it all up. This field I might pick up early. Ah, dang it, that step deck's right in the way. I probably want to move that really quick. I might pick up the grass in this field down here because that's the grass that I'll use to feed the sheep. But if they have enough to wait another round, I'll mow twice down here. But I don't mind doing this one field. This one field with one round of mowing. It's just nice to do to do 2 or 3 rounds because the amount of grass you get at one time Oh, that one's not strapped. There's strapped now. The amount of grass you get off of doing one round of picking up the grass is a lot. So it's pretty nice. Or you're doing bales and stuff, it spits out bales so fast. So for now, I'll just park this right here. This field won't take us very long at all to mow. We got another one across the way right over there by Plumpton, towards Plumpton. And then we have those two other fields down by, the BGA. Yeah, this thing's super nice. If you haven't used it yet, I suggest it. Yeah, we'll get all the way up into here. So this thing's already a pretty fast mower. But if you hold down L1 and double tap X for fast farm, you can fast farm with this. So it lets you go full speed mowing, which sure lets you get the job done a whole lot faster. It's just really sensitive, so you just gotta watch your steering, because you could go like this and turn around really fast, you know. So as long as you watch your steering, you don't want to oversteer. But if you do, like you see, no problem, flip right back around and keep going. Yeah, I like mowing. In 17, this is almost all I did. I did everything in 17, but at the end of all things, before I really got into the mods and stuff on there, because the mods didn't come out on 17 on console until later, um, until like all the mods and stuff came out, it kind of changed the game. But before that, on Goldcrest Valley is what I played, and I was at the main farm, and there's a barn on that map where you can sell bales direct right there, and you got $980 per bale. So I had all of my fields, every field around pretty much was grass, and I mowed and I did bales, and I guarantee I made thousands and thousands and thousands of bales. I'd mow 2 rounds, and like by the time I got done mowing a round, I needed to start mowing again where I first started. That's how much grass we were doing. And then I'd bale it all, and then I was using the regular baler, the square baler, and I was using the regular loading. I think it's called an auto load trailer, but it only holds, what was that one holding, 12 bales I think at a time, and that's the one you had to like drive up and it grabs it and stacks it, like the in-game without a mod one. I did so much of that. That's how I moved all my bales. So, 12 bales. I'm pretty sure it's 12. Maybe it's 16, but I think it's 12. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was only 12. But you had to like go back it in, stand it up, unload your bales. Then they'd sell. But you're getting like, you're getting a pretty good amount. Actually, I want to see what that bale trailer holds now, because it is also in this one. You don't need like the fancy Flegel flatbeds like I use, which are where are those? These Flegel flatbed. You got the round bale, square bale big. Yeah, you have all those. Those are that. This one is that one I was talking about, where you can change your foil color. So, for example, if you wanted to do like pink foil, and then you wanted like, say you wanted pink rims, and then you wanted, purple body on that, or the other way around, or another one that would probably look good with that would be like this blue, something like that with the pink, or that one with the pink, looks like cotton candy. But they give you all the options. Then when you wrap the bales, that foil on the back, you can change that to purple if you want and do it like that, or you could do, man, red, like whatever color you want your bales to come out. It's pretty sweet. These were all like the basic ones, I think. They had like all of these colors at first. But those colors are pretty boring, so I'm really glad they added all the other ones in. Get the Deutzfa green. You know, if you wanted to go John Deere all the way, you could do John Deere bales. You know, you could make the whole thing look like John Deere if you want. And rim color yellow. Like that, looks like a deer, you know. So that's pretty sweet too. But yeah, that's the one I got. The thing's nice. Oh yeah, that other bale trailer I was talking about was this one. Oh, it's 16. Yeah, I had a feeling because I used to get like 15,000 bucks, I think, off of each load, and they were going for $980 per bale. So yeah, 16. But you use this one way before all the auto loading stuff came out. I probably did 1,000. Oh yeah, if it's only 16 bales, I probably did like, man, I don't even know how many bales. I did so many bales. I did enough bales to get millions of dollars, so however many bales that took was a lot. I did on this one, the most bales I've done on this game at one time. I did field 3. I think it's field 3 on Welker's, and it was all grass. I mowed it. Did like 4 mowings. Hold on, sorry, I'm trying to read your comment real quick. It says, how do I use Nitrado? What's that? Nitrado? To play. All I have, or already paid for server, please help. I never played. Waiting to start for a slot server, but can't find it, so how do I make it? Oh, is this live now? Yeah. Sorry. It took me a second to catch up to your comments there. It's hard for me. I'm reading this off of my phone. But if you are just wanting, if you're just wanting to get on the game and play, like multiplayer, a lot of times you just gotta go in and start your own map, and then people will join you. Oh, sorry. Don't be sorry. It's all good, man. But this is a live stream here. That's why you're watching me live right now. Oh, they never stop in time. Get out of my way, dude. You too? Come on. Anybody else? Busy traffic day today. I'm getting out there now. But yeah, if you are brand new to the game and you're looking to get on a multiplayer game, at first it's like kind of tough to get on one if you're trying to get on somebody else's map. But all you have to do is go on a basic map and then start playing. Don't hit career, hit multiplayer, and your server will start up right there, and it's open. People can join, and when they ask to join or whatever, just hit accept, and they'll get on your map with you, and you start playing and start meeting more people and start joining their games and sharing mod ideas and playing styles and all that kind of stuff. Because when I first got this game, I've only had this one since Christmas, so when I got this game, I did multiplayer like right when I first started, and it was really hard to get on a map. You know, a lot of people don't let you get on. They don't let you get on your maps that much, and I was like, whatever. It's hard to get on. No one wants to accept me onto a map. So I was like, screw it. I played just a regular game for a while, and then, I wanted to try multiplayer again because I kept seeing stuff online of people playing multiplayer, and it just looked really fun playing with other people and whatnot. So I was like, all right. I looked up on YouTube how to get on and how to start maps or whatever, and they said the best way to get on a map is to start your own. So go into like Felsbrunn or something like that. Don't have any mods on. Yeah, especially if you don't have any mods at all on, and if you're not familiar with mods, you just go into Mod Hub and you can download whatever you want. Most of it's all free. But you go on and you you start your own map with no mods, and you just play a little bit and start getting some stuff going. You get money when you start, and eventually somebody will jump on with you. Felsbrunn is the most popular map, and if you have no mods on there, it makes it really easy for all the other new people to get on that play. So that's the way I always that I found was the best. And then eventually I met up, after a few months of playing or whatever, I met up with Irish Wolf, and like just over a month ago, maybe like 5 or 6 weeks ago, maybe him and I met up and started doing streams together, and then we kind of branched out and did our own things. So almost every day I have live streams going. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and give me some thumbs up on stuff, and hit the bell for notifications if you like doing the live stream thing. I'm usually on around the same time every day. Yeah, I'm on PS4. A lot of people you'll see online are on console, or sorry, not console, but PC. And I like to play on the console still. Yep, PS4 Live, yep. This is definitely live. All of my videos, all of my recording stuff right now is all just through live. But hey, it makes it fun with people on to chat with and do all that. When I first started, I had a lot more time to play, so there's a lot more going on. I still do get on here every day. Pretty much what I mean is there was a lot more going on off a stream. I would do like a bunch of the work and stuff, and then run an episode and kind of tell you guys what I did and go back through the rest. But recently, since I'm back to work now at the shop, since we reopened and stuff like that, I have not had that much time. So, like, pretty much all of the playtime that I do on here, a couple hours a day or so, I live stream the whole thing. Oh, that field's done. And now we got the couple more down here by the BGA, and we will go... We could probably cut through over this way with this mower. We still have to do a load of manure to the greenhouses as well. I can't forget about that. If you water them, they give you a little bit of money, but if you give manure, they actually pay out. And we got plenty of manure. Yeah, so I can just cut right through here. Once I buy the land, I'll probably... Do I own this land? No, I don't. Once I own the land, I'll probably just paint a road through here. Look at this little campfire over here. It's cool, huh? You could actually turn it off if you want. You come over here at night and spark the fire up, Stuff like this is really cool for doing role play. If you want to pretend you're, like it's realistic and whatnot, it's pretty fun. Bryson, be good. You can stream on my server. I'll share control of my map server, whatever. Are you talking to me about that? Because I usually do all my stream stuff solo these days. Oops. You don't need too much help setting up the server. All you really have to do is just go on your map, whatever map you choose. Oh, yes, me. I figured as much. So all you really have to do is, so you go on your map. Say, for example, you pick Felsbrunn, because that's like a super good map. You could be solo on it. I can't be solo on your map because that's on your map. That means you'd have to be on there too, and I'd be playing on your map. And then if I'm going to stream on your map, it might lag a little bit. It might be a little glitchier for my stream. So, oops, that's not what I meant to do. I always do career mode on my streams, and usually run it by myself. That way, it's not glitchy and it comes in clear and stuff, and all that stuff. But so what I was saying, so when you start your multiplayer map, you don't have to worry about server or nothing like that. You go in, you hit multiplayer on your main menu. You go in, you have 10 slots, I think, to be able to pick a multiplayer uh, game, like whatever map you want. So you pick like Felsbrunn, for example. You go in, don't have any mods on there, just try all the stuff out. Unless you're like familiar with the game. You're renting a server PC. Is that what you're talking about? Because I'm not on PC. I'm on PlayStation, and I can't be on a server, I don't think. I do own these, right? Yeah, I bought both these. So it's this whole field here, and this field here behind us, all this grass we're going to mow down. That's cool that you're renting a server on PC. I'm not quite there yet. But on the regular one, what is it? Nitrado? What is that with PS4? But yeah, all you have to do is go on your map, start your map up, and it's open. As long as you're on multiplayer, on console, that's a server open, and people can join you and play and stuff like that. I don't know how to set anything up that you're talking about. I only know how to set up the multiplayer server. Um, that's like the basic setup, just go to multiplayer and start a map. If you're from like the US and stuff like that, I usually pick international 2. That's kind of a newer thing, picking those. I think that's more of like a language type of thing. That way it's easier for people of a different language to easily get on with people of their same language. This mower's fast. You started with a password you didn't make. Is it allowing you to get onto the game though? Still, because all you have to do is go into your menu when you're in the map and go into like your server settings, which I think is just L3 or R3 on your joystick, and then, or if you're playing on PS4, and go into that, and you can change your server settings to allow friends or not, or how many people are playing, or you can change the game name. No, I stopped server. I'm not sure what you mean. To be honest, you're kind of confusing me on what you're actually really trying to ask. Yeah, you don't have a PC, just a PS4 Pro. Yeah, the same thing as a PlayStation. So what are you actually trying to ask me? Since you have a PlayStation, I have a PlayStation. Because I'm trying to answer your question to the best of my ability, but I'm not really sure what you're asking. Because I pretty much explained to you how to start up a server on there, which is only a multiplayer game. See this mower on that fast farm glitch? It goes fast. You're trying to find your map? I don't understand what you mean, because if you're trying to find your map, if you saved a game and you already have a map picked out on there, all you should have to do is either hit multiplayer or career, and it should be your options. If you don't have anything saved on there, that means you didn't save. And you can't just like go in and find your own map on there if your map's not open. It has to be open, and then people that are not on your map can see your server open and join you that way. Because it's not like PC. People can't get on your server without you being on with the game open. If people are on your map and you hit exit, everybody's exit. Or if your system freezes or game crash or something like that, everybody's booted out. It's not like a big live server type of deal like you pay for on PC. That's just how I started. I was like, all right, Felsborough, sweet. Actually, I'm pretty sure I still have it. It's my Felsborough map I still play with some giant fields on there. I plowed so many fields together and made massive fields on there. And I have no mods on that one. It's super easy for people to get on, and that's why I play that one. I put a lot of hours into that map, so it's a really good map, especially when you're starting out learning how to play. It's probably the best map for that. Do I use browser on my PS4? No, I don't. All I do to play, even my live stream, I go in. On mine, I hit career because that's the way I play. That way, people aren't trying to join my game and stuff like that in the middle of my live stream. And career runs a little bit smoother too, a little bit crisper in the frames per second. At least I feel like that. So all I do is I go and I hit career, go to whatever map I'm playing, start the map up. When I'm ready to stream, I hit the share button. I go in to YouTube, set it up, and then make sure the right name is on there for the video I'm trying to do with the right map, and then I hit start stream. Can you join, please? I love the game. Probably not on my live stream, and also this is my career mode, so I usually do all my stream stuff solo. Just makes it easier. Alright, so this one's all done. We don't even have to drop this down. It's moving full speed. Can I play with you? No, I just said this is my career mode. So you can't join for one. For another, I do all my stream stuff solo. So maybe another time we can link up off a stream and play. Mr. Gamer 22. Or for anybody else, I don't mind. I don't always have to stream. Like, we could totally play together, if you're chill farmer, you don't even, you could be young, it doesn't really matter. As long as you have the right etiquette and mature enough to play with somebody of my age. Because, I'm alright. Like, I have kids of my own stuff, but I could be a jerk sometimes, too. Do you have Sandy Bay? No, I don't have Sandy Bay. I've been wanting to play. He says, teach me how to start my server setting for Nitrado. I don't know what Nitrado is. I can get it. I don't. Oh, so are you on? Yeah, I don't know what Nitrado. I'm not sure what that is. Like I said, you have me very confused. You know, unless you guys are on PC or something, this is all PlayStation 4 here. Console play. Oh, I got you there, Billy. I thought you were asking me. What is that nitrado thing that you keep talking about, though? Just so I know. I like learning new stuff as well, so if you guys know stuff that I don't know, please teach me as well. Because I'm not only here to teach what I know, I'm here to learn new, so that's why I love watching like YouTube videos and stuff like that. Every day I'm learning something new off of YouTube. That's pretty sweet, actually, how much you could find on there. Oh, you think it's a map? Oh, gotcha. If that was answering my question, that makes more sense because, you know, Sandy Bay is not even out for console yet, is it? I don't think Sandy Bay has came to console. I haven't seen anybody playing it yet. I don't think, unless I'm behind. Do I have Sandy Bay? I don't have Sandy Bay. One I did start playing a little bit though was actually two I started playing a little bit, which are pretty cool maps. One is Greenwich Valley, which is a super cool map, really nice, kind of European rolling hills, kind of. There's really nice little landscape on that one. A little bit more technical, but I like maps like that. And then the other one I was playing was the Valley of the Old Farm, which is a pretty sweet map as well. Oh, Nitrado's a server. You just rented a server, but you're talking about for PC, right? Because you can't do that on. You have lots of mods, yeah, I do too. But are you on PlayStation or are you on PC there, Mr. Gamer 22? I have a bunch of mods too for being on console. I would have 100 times more if I was on PC. Oh yeah, you're on PC, lucky. I do like playing on console though. I'll probably still be on console for a long time. I can't quite afford the gaming PC that I want to get, not yet. I got too many mouths to feed right now. Got a baby on the way. She's doing like a month, less than a month. I'll be having a new daughter. So I've been getting all ready for that. Can't really afford anything else. But the gaming PC, the whole setup I was looking at was like a couple grand. So, um, and that's like getting it built by somebody and all that stuff. All super nice. I don't know too much about all that. I just know it's not cheap. If I had enough money to be able to afford a computer like that right now, what I would do is get one with a different graphics card that I cannot play games on, but I could run a program called SolidWorks for designing, and I would run another one called Mastercam for running CNC operated equipment and different machines and stuff like that. Because once you're like getting into like designing and stuff like that, you can actually have your PC making money for you. And that's what I do for a living is I build things. and I help all the guys in the shop. I teach them how to design cabinets and how they should be built and all that stuff because they don't know. But I want to get more into like design and all that stuff, and I run the CNC machine as well. I've been dabbling in that. At least I was before all this COVID stuff. We've been a little slow in the shop now, so not too slow. But when we have a lot of stuff going on, a lot of parts to run on the machine, I get a chance to jump over there and learn, which is pretty sweet. It's cutting out all kinds of stuff. 5-axis machine, it's pretty sweet. But that's what if I had the money to buy a PC, I'd buy a PC for that because that'd be more of a career versus just a video game. Oh, oh, yeah, the new John Deere. Which one are you talking about? Are you talking about the John Deere harvesters that came out, or are you talking about all those John Deere, was that 40 series or whatever, tractors that just came out? The new harvester, we already have the new harvester. We have 2 of them on this map already. I was running the new headers as well, but I like running the New Holland drapers for those just because they have the wheels that come out on the bottom. But I do have some catching up to do on mods that just came out. I watch all of Mr. Sealy P's videos. He's also on console as well, and all the new mod stuff that comes out, he does mod reviews. Yeah, the 40 series. Yeah, I haven't got that yet, but I was thinking about it. Those are all the John Deeres I like. Those are all like the coolest ones. I don't know about the coolest ones, but I love the style of those. Out here in Oregon too, because that's where I'm from, Oregon trees. Every time I see like farm equipment and stuff like that, it's almost always those type of John Deeres. Ooh, this thing is filthy now. She put in some work though. You're in Dallas, Oregon? Where's Dallas? What's that kind of close by? Or are you saying the Dalles? Because I'm in Portland. If you're... Yeah, you like the old John Deere? Oh, almost. Oh, no, I didn't. I almost thought I passed my turn. You're down by Salem? Man, I could drive to you in like an hour. I'm not really in Portland. I'm more in like Clackamas. But if I jumped on 205 to I-5, I'll be down by you in a heartbeat. I drive past Salem all the time. Not like that often, but pretty often. That's cool. I don't always find people that are like right here, so it makes sense that you're on right now here, Billy, because we're on the same time zone. Where are you from, Mr. Gamer 22? You don't have to be too specific, I usually tell people not to give out too much, like, unless you're a grown-up, whatever. I'm not sure how old you are, but I usually tell, like, the younger crowd to not hand out too much information. Do you often make lives? Like live streams? I live stream almost every day. I was off for a week just recently, and I'm back on now. Every once in a while I'll miss a day. Like oh, you're 40? Is that how old you are? That's what's up. But yeah, I make a live stream about the same time, maybe a little bit earlier, but around the same time almost every day. So we're going to give this a little wash and a little repair right down here. I'm going to go park this back. Yes, old. You're not old at all. 40's the new 20. You know what I mean? I'm 34, but Most of the people I hang out with are about your age or 60. Like all my work, a lot of my work buddies are either my age or 60, 63, 64. The new flatbed truck. Uh, let's see. Oops, let me go put this away. If you're asking about the flatbed truck, do you mean like this flatbed truck right here? Is this the one you mean? Or do you mean this flatbed truck right here? This one has the hitch on the back, and then this one has the fifth wheel hookup on the back of this one, which they have look at zero point 0.1 hours, and the other one has zero point 0.2 hours. Yeah, the new 40 series is super good, huh? Look at here's a good one. Some people are like, "Oh man, how do you have this on console?" But this comes with that Borgalt pack, which is a paid DLC. Wasn't very expensive. I think I even got it on sale. I think I have all of the paid DLCs now. I can't remember. Yeah, the real one on PC for sure. This actually got bought on this map by my buddy the Irish Wolf. Um, if you guys haven't seen any Irish Wolf's videos, him and I kind of started streaming about the same time. He's the one that kind of got me hooked on doing streams on here. He actually bought this tractor on here. I did start this. I started this map off with like 10 million bucks. Bought the fields, bought all the equipment, and my idea on this one was to start off like an already established, successful kind of farm business that I didn't have to start from the ground up. So I did use government subsidies on this and bought a bunch of stuff. But since I've been streaming with you guys, I haven't done any kind of money cheats or nothing like that. But you see what we got, man. We got too much going on. Look at it. We got piles of eggs. We got a pile of wool. We got too much manure, milk, slurry, all this stuff. We just got done mowing. Oh, I didn't park that, did I? I just left that thing sitting down here. It's weird when I got out of the truck, it put me inside the building. Oh, nice. You said it goes. You have you have that tractor, but it's the modded one to go 2,455 miles per hour. Oh, you're an OG farm sim player. But what was your first farm sim though? Oh, oh, oh! Catching up. I always get snagged up on the walls. Let's see if I can sneak this back in here. Oh, I didn't repair it. Dang it! So that was farm 13. I started at farm 15. I saw 13 come out, but I didn't pick it up. I should have. I didn't even know. But man, a lot's changed in these games since 13, 15, stuff like that. I have 15 on the Xbox 360, and then I have 17 on the PS4. The one for the PS3, yeah. Yeah, it's taking it way back. That was before a lot of these kids were even born. I always tell my kids, like, how old were you when that came out? Oh, wait, you weren't even around yet. The wolf also bought this deer as well, and I have not taken either one off. If I get too high in my slot count, I'll totally sell this tractor and that 9RX. And, because the 9RX is nice, but it's just a quad track. I use the case quad tracks the same way, and I don't remember. Is the case quad track more powerful than the deer? The other man, some of the other tractors I like too are from like, um, I do have. They have like the class pack on here. The Big Buds are on here. Some of the different challengers are on here. The stealth, the python. Um, this is one of my favorites here. The Fent, the 900 Vario, the Black Beauty. Thing's fucking sweet. I'm a big fan of Fent. That's my favorite. But I got a bunch of John Deere stuff on here too. There's the 70 series that's a nice tractor as well. It's like slick looking. Yes, since 2013, the game has changed a lot. Uh, this voucher is pretty sweet. You could do a bunch of different customizations on that, and I think that back window opens and different stuff like that. I think the door opens on that one. Yeah, the 8Rs, like you like the 8R series, like these ones, like this one, or do you like? Oh, that's the 9. And where's the 8? I thought I had the 8. Oh, there it is. You like this tractor, huh? But you probably like it with something like that with the wider tires on it. Oh man, that looks super sick actually. God, those wides are super tight. Look at the front wides. Isn't that? I never even noticed how deep those dishes are on that. Man, that was fucking tight actually. Real tight. And you can change like the mud guards. Let's see what all does that actually change. Oops. It's kind of cooler without them because it shows more tire. Was this the tractor that you liked? Because this thing's pretty sweet. 450 horse. You know, I don't think I've ever noticed those tires, those wides on the front like that. Thing just makes it look really good. Look how low that thing sits too. It's like a hot rod tractor. You know, that's the way it looks. Yeah, they're old and they're modern for sure. It's like the classic meets the new school, you know, because it has that same kind of simple, sleek kind of look as the old school, but it has like the new lines and kind of the new accessories and all that stuff. And yeah, it looks badass. Um, this is one of my favorites, but I would change the main color to that. That's a pretty nice one. What else do I like a lot? Man, I really been liking this one here. This, oh yeah, some of these are nice. That's the old school for you right there. That's a good one there. Even like these, like I really like the look of those too. That's such a classic tractor right there. I see a lot of these out in Oregon. A lot of those like that. You like how it lifts from the front? Yeah, for sure. Me too. The one I like also is this one a lot. This one's been super badass too, because you know, I don't want that. I don't like having the implements inside because it blocks your view. If you're doing anything inside, like cab view type of stuff. Hey, what's up, Pistol Pete? How's it going, dude? So you can't stay long. Yeah, I know it's later for you. What's it? 12:30 at night or something for you, Pistol Pete? But yeah, you can change all the colors, which is super tight. Like um, for my daughter, I made one on my other map. She was playing. She's only 7, but she drives around and has fun stuff. But you can do it like that and like that. And then I think on this one, the design changed that little flap down there in the tracks to like purple or something like that. But yeah, you can change that around. The crawler tracks are super tight. I don't think those beacons fold. I think on. Oh yeah, those are tight too. A couple old schools there as well. Yeah, the Case Magnum US version. Yeah, that's a good one. But yeah, this is a cool like New Holland. That's an old school one. I think it's pretty sweet. I like the plate up on top. This little old school JCB is cool too for old school one. A little fast track. I like that. The new JCB is badass looking too. It looks almost like the same as that one. I like kind of how that cab leans forward like that. The front glass, how it kind of has that front lean on it, and then the flat back. It looks a lot like the other one, but all modernized and whatnot. This thing's pretty good actually. You said it has too much configurations. Um, which one do you mean has too much configurations? Alright, so what were we doing? Oh, we need to get... I'll probably use this one. We need some manure for all of our greenhouse stuff, and this will be able to get back into that. Um, that greenhouse right back here behind the hedge on the left, I gotta sneak back there and dump some manure. We'll take it out of the cows, since the wheel loader's right here, and the cows probably have more. Yeah, wow, look at that. We just dumped this all the way out, and a day passed now, and we got it almost full again. I was parking at like a 45. Oh yeah, the Magnum. It's all good, Pistol Pete. I'm glad you stopped in. Go back and watch the video later. That way you're, at least keeping up with what we're doing or whatever. That way that way my moderator's informed. But you have a good night, buddy. See you later. We'll bring this loader out here. And it shouldn't take too long to get a load of manure taken down. I don't even know if all the greenhouses will even take a whole load. This thing holds 60,000 liters, so just get some of this stuff loaded up. Yeah, we always got more manure, huh? Did you did a money glitch, or is that OG game? Are you just talking about my money, or because what I on this, I always keep it 100% real. Like I always tell the truth on all my shit. So on this map, I think we started off with like 10 million bucks, bought the animals, some land, got all the equipment that we needed, and then after that we really started playing. It's all legit. I usually do all my money legit. That's the best way. It's the most rewarding if you do all your own work and stuff like that. Alright, see you, Pistol Pete. Stay safe, buddy. Peace out. But yeah, so on this one we did money to start, because what the idea on this map was, and I say we because when I was first on here, Irish Wolf was on here with me, and maybe Farm Buddy was also on here. Another gamer friend of mine was on here. Check out Irish Wolf on YouTube, though. Irish Wolf Gaming. He does live streams as well. He has some pretty fun stuff. But he was on here. That's when he bought the 2 deer tractors and stuff like that, and we got everything all set up, ready to go. And ever since then, we've just been farming. I don't have time to do money glitch anymore. It takes up too much time. Not enough hours in the day for all that. Yeah, you can start with like $1.5 million. That's actually perfect. That's why when you start like Farm Manager or whatever, where do they give you 1.25 or something like that to start? That's a great start, especially if you're playing it right, and not just going to buy everything. Because if you have $1 million, you go broke pretty quick. If you want to buy 2 tractors, 3 tractors, you're broke, or a couple pieces of land, you're broke. But if you take the majority of that and buy up some nice land, and have a little bit of buffer money, you just want to lease everything and make sure your leasing costs are doing well. Mr. Gamer, if you go back and watch my La Coronella hard mode, stuff like that, if you haven't watched any of that yet, that's on hard economy. And I started with, I think, just the money, the basic money they give you, and I bought like the property and stuff like that. Yes, I play realistic, he says. It's the most fun. It really is. Like, not all the mods and stuff are like that realistic. Like, for example, this bucket on this thing is way bigger than a bucket on this type of, yeah, Dagger wins tight for sure. a bucket of this size would not be on this wheel loader. It would tip this thing forward. Like, just the weight of that bucket of load on the front of this machine would kind of be its max, probably. And then you get 8,000 liters on top of that. You know, it does, like, bounce it around. Even the physics on this game, it's like, you know, I guess, look, if I turn up my arm sensitivity, because I have it turned down a lot of the time for certain equipment, but if you have it, like, 300, you know, when you start flipping this thing up and down, it really starts having the machine rock around a lot. You know, so like it's heavy up there, you know. It's bouncy. It's so funny having it on that high of sensitivity. Yeah, I usually run it on about 75. I wish I could have driving lower. I could only go to 50. It still seems pretty touchy on a lot of my joysticks. I can't wait. I really want to get the steering wheel and pedals and all that stuff. Yeah, some of the same mods as Dagger. Yeah, that's cool. You sub to me? If you sub, that's awesome, man. I really appreciate the support and all that, and I really appreciate. You know, I like the conversation. You know, so I'm on here all the time. Go and watch all my other videos too. If you'd be so kind to drop a thumbs up on my videos too. I don't have a shit ton of views like all those other guys, or not a lot of thumbs up or anything like that. But I just started. I'm getting there. You know, if I keep on having all the love and support from you guys, then man, who knows where this is going to end up? You know, you never know. And just so you know as well, all my subscribers that I do have now, almost all of them, I'd say a good 900 of my subscribers were subscribers from when I used to do my grow videos. I used to grow marijuana, and I used to do videos on that. So if you want to go and watch all those videos as well, those are all on there. That was like 4 or 5 years ago or something. So that's full now. So I have been losing subscribers because the content that I have now is for a different demographic of people than I did before. So I really hope that you get to 100,000 fast, or 1K fast. Yeah, me too. But like I said, it's been going down. But thanks to you guys, you know, it's crazy because I always look at my subscribers like, oh man, I lost one. And then I go and I see how many new ones I got. I'm like, oh man, I got that many. So really, I'm losing old ones and gaining new ones like almost just as fast because I had almost 1,000 on there. And I still have like almost 950 on there, 948 or something on there now. And then you're on there now, so I really appreciate that. So for now, we're just going to leave the wheel loader there. Jump in the old dump. I like the dump truck too because it has the beacons. A lot of trucks don't have the beacons like that. The Griffin has beacons, has a freaking strobe light on top of that thing. I like the Griffin. Sounds mean. But for, man, a good runner for 60,000 liter dump, this thing is super sweet. Matthew Kirby, hey, what's up, man? Welcome, welcome. Are you new to the channel? I love when we get new people on the channel watching and stuff like that. Just gotta sneak in here. Hopefully we can... Is it gonna let us dump right there? Ah, yeah, nice. I have a map that is just unrealistic because I have a billion money. That's funny. I had one of those on FS17. I actually had one of those before the money glitch even came out as a mod on FS17 for console. And I had like as many wind turbines as it allowed me to have on there. And I was going 120 times. And like I left it going overnight. And I came back and my money was maxed out. Do I like the squad? Yeah, the squad's cool. But I tell you what, you know, I watch the squad. I watch Daggerwin, I watch Former Pickle, I watch Clutch, I watch DJ Goham. My main favorite one, that is my ultimate favorite one to watch, is Mr. Sealy P. Because, for one, he's super awesome, super fun guy to watch, and he's smart. He does all the mods and stuff like that. He's super chill guy. Oh yeah, I'm going down here. Actually, I'm going back over here. Mr. Sealy P, though, is one of the few that is. He does all his videos super good. Nice editing now and all that stuff. He's only been working on all of his editing and cutting through his scenes and all that stuff. I like all the stuff he's doing on SnowRunner and shit. But he's on console. Almost everybody else that we watch on YouTube on this game is all on the PC. You can't play. Why can't you play? I'm still wondering what is going on over there that you can't play. My favorite, but Dagger. It's my most fave one. Yeah, like everybody has their favorites. I've just ever since I started playing this game, I started watching Sealy P, and man, I just love following along with his stuff. But as some of the other guys, like on PC and stuff like that, man, some of those guys are outrageous on what they're able to do, which is super fun to watch. But at the same time, it kind of makes me jealous that I can't do that. Can't get that manure in there either. I have to go the other way. And man, if you guys haven't seen, so I'm sure if you guys watch all the other guys on console, you guys probably saw No Man's Land with DJ Goham. Did one whole field, did the whole map into one field, got rid of all the rocks, all the trees, everything, plowed, did all the stuff into one field. If you guys like that, I also did the same thing, but on console. So if you go back through, find my No Man's Land, one map, one field. Yeah, we got rid of all the trees and all the rocks and all the everything and flattened out the ground and filled in the lake and plowed the entire map, limed the entire map, fertilized almost the whole way, and planted soybeans on the entire thing. I was doing uphill harvesting and downhill harvesting. How do you get the berries on PS4? I'm not sure what you mean by the berries. I'm stuck. Ah, there we go. If you're talking about the those tomatoes back there, I was putting manure in the tomatoes. On this one, I don't have any kind of berries. There are lemon greenhouses down here, which we're heading to now. Gotta drop it right down there in that silo down there. Oh, that was nice. Don't you love when that kind of stuff happens? Look, I'm just stuck on the nose. Sweet. Awesome. But, for all you guys, oh yeah, tomatoes, yeah. This person, Lupita Garcia, gets on here every time and says, "Greet me, please. Greet me, please." I don't know what "greet me, please" means. I greet you to the live stream. I greet you to my channel. But what I'm going to do right now is find the old wheel loader, which is right here. I have to take this old girl down here to get my truck unstuck. But shit happens. Driving at a weird angle, looking down on my phone to read comments, and I crashed. Oh yeah, also look, we have all that silage there that we're going to do something with as well. When am I going to end the live? I'm not sure. When do you want me to end my live? Are you saying I should just quit now, or what? Or do you want me to keep on going? Because I would say I'll do either one, but I don't like quitting, so I'll probably keep on going. I used to try to keep my streams like around an hour, but man, like an hour goes by so fast. You know, so like some of my streams have been a little bit longer. You know, like at least a couple hours or more. It really depends on what I'm doing and who I'm on the live stream with, who's watching, who's chatting. You know, if it's like a slow going kind of one and people aren't really on. What time is in Oregon? It's 12 a.m. Where are you at in Oregon right now? It's 10:51. So normally, what I like to do if I'm doing 2 hour stream. Um, oh, you're in Texas. That's what's up. Glad you're here. I love people like almost everybody I meet on here is from somewhere else. Australia, UK, Netherlands, Canada. But I was like meeting new people. He said, "Bro, how do you get tomorrow's on FS19 on PS4 or for PS4?" I think what he meant to say was tomatoes. The way you get tomatoes on PS4 is for one, if you have the tomato greenhouses, which is very common. You just put a greenhouse down and you grow tomatoes, and then on this map, those little tomatoes just happen to be there, like a greenhouse type of deal. Hopefully I can get this off of here with this. I've done worse with less. Yeah, look at that. Like a boss. Like I say, I've done worse with less. I've been getting stuck in this game in these FS games for years. I know how to get unstuck. Just gotta grab him like that. There we go. And this old girl, I'll leave her down here for now. I'll come back and get her in a little bit. I don't think we need it right now. And then I'll stop back by the pigs on the way up and all that stuff. Yeah, for sure. Matthew, Kirby, tomatoes are pretty fun. Like this lemons, you know, it all depends on the map and what they offer on the map. And all we have to do is, first you have to own the land, of course. But then you have to... let's see if I get off of there. Sweet. But then you have to, you buy the land, the greenhouses are on, and you come over, and as soon as you put water in the tanker right there on this one, it starts spraying out water. But as soon as you bring over the poop and get all the manure filled, sorry, it's kind of loud. Once you fill up right here, it starts going. Oh, I should accept it. I have to pull forward more probably. Yep. But that'll fill up. I don't think it only takes 10,000, I think. 12,000? Yeah, 12,000 liters. So that disperses it between all of the three greenhouses here. And it's our little lemon farm. Hey, what's up, Wolf? Man, how's it going, bro? Just telling these guys, you gotta see Irish Wolf Gaming there, everybody. See that guy? Try to find Irish Wolf Gaming on YouTube. He's also a live streamer. He does stuff all the time. Well, he was doing stuff all the time when he was laid off from the COVID thing. He had more free time. I hope all is well with you, bro. Oh, almost hit that bush there. Is that all of them? We got that one. We got that one. Yeah, see these tomatoes? Those are already there. So like as soon as you put water in the tank, the tomatoes pop up and start growing just like that. You put water here, manure here. He said it's going. That's about it. Mr. Gamer says, "Do you have seasons?" I do have seasons, not on this map. You go and watch some of my other videos. Oops, that's already on. If you go and watch some of my other videos, some of my other maps that I'm playing are seasons. This map, I just wanted to kind of put a crop down, have the crop pop up, do grass, not have the grass go away, stuff like that. Do all the animals, but without seasons. But I tell you what, doing seasons is the best for animals because you can watch them grow. Um, you can do everything. You can watch how, like I said, you can watch their weight. You can watch, oh, damn it, you can watch their age. All that fun stuff. You can pick out the different types, males, females. When it's not seasons, a cow is a cow, a pig is a pig. Oh, and I will probably... I'll just leave this manure in here for now. Oh, my frames per second right there was getting kind of crazy. And yeah, I'll just park this right here by this manure for now. And what I wouldn't mind doing right now is jumping into my black truck, which is the one that Irish Wolf also bought. He bought this black truck here. But this thing works out pretty good. It doesn't do a lot of my other trailers, but like the tanker trucks and stuff like that, or the tanker trailers, works out well. Almost cabin time on your Lone Oak map. Trump or anonymous. I hope we're not talking politics. My only two rules on, well, let's see. I have like 3 rules on my channel. One is no politics. The other one is no religion. Just because people don't ever see eye to eye on those things, and why am I going here? I'm not getting pigs. I'm getting slurry. And pretty much don't be a fucking dickhead on my channel. That's like my 3 rules. But to be honest, never Trump. But I don't really do the whole politics thing. Trump is one of the dumbest presidents we ever had in the fucking office. But I never like any of the choices they give us. So yeah, with this slurry here, for all you guys that weren't watching on the, if you guys haven't seen the last episode where we were doing this, slurry is going for not very much, which is the little stinky thing there. So if we go down here to the old slurry yard, which is right there, this one's going, it's actually up. It's only $134 for 1,000 liters. Well, over here at the BGA, that we bought, is going for $479. And then see how much the manure is going for down here at the slurry yard? The manure is going for $105. Up here at the BGA we bought is going for $1,200. If we put either one of those, manure or slurry, into the BGA, it then makes digestate. From what we already did over there, right now we have 72,000 liters of digestate, and that's because I haven't put any more in today, manure or slurry. So as soon as we put this slurry in there, it'll start processing, and I believe we'll get digestate from that. And at midnight we'll get the money from that, and then we'll be able to take all of our digestate over. So for example, what I was really trying to show you is, for example, with manure, where'd it go? Wrong way. So for example, right, we go up here, we take our manure, we're getting 1,200 for 1,000 liters. After that, it makes almost the exact same amount that you put in digestate. You take the digestate, and right now it's down over here at the slurry yard, but digestate is going for 1,800. So even having that down, that's $3,000 for 1,000 liters right there. What do I think about the protesters? I think the protesters that are doing the right thing and getting the message across without destroying other businesses, especially small businesses that have absolutely jack shit to do with all the stuff going on, I think those people are doing a great job, because I think the message is definitely getting across, but not in like a hostile or damaging kind of way. You know, I know sometimes you kind of got to make or break some stuff to get, cause a scene and get some attention, but it's also giving the other people that have the wrong intentions the opportunity to go out and loot and vandalize and destroy stuff for no reason, and they're not even out there for the real cause. They're out there for their own cause, and a stupid one at that. But the people that are out there protesting and trying to stand up for the rights of the people and stuff like that, and doing it peacefully but yet still getting a strong message across like that, I'm all for those guys. But yeah, if I was a business owner and I worked my ass off to have my business out there on the street, and I'm minding my own business, and you come and break my shit, I'm gonna be pissed. Like, don't come destroy my stuff, So I feel for the people that are, um, I feel for the people that are losing out on stuff if it's their business or whatever. So yeah, this person Lupita Garcia is they are. Oh, I didn't mean to just delete their one message. I meant to put them in timeout. Timeout is the first time I've ever timed anybody out on my channel, which is pretty funny. Because I think that's a spam person or something like that. They were talking about that might be. It says timed out for 300 seconds. That's so funny. That's the first time I ever timed anybody out. But they're kind of be annoying. Like, I like to be nice to everybody that's on my channel, like every age group or race or language. If I don't speak your language, my bad. I sign language. Like, my main guy I work with at the shop, my right hand man, he's deaf like his whole life, so he signs. And I've now been doing sign language for almost 5 years. In October, it'll be 5 years. So I'm not too bad. I'm not the best, but I can sign. That's the only other language I know besides English. I'm not even good at that one. Facts, do you have TikTok? Are you talking to me? Or who's Facts? No facts. I don't TikTok. I don't do any of that stuff. I barely ever get on Facebook ever. The only like social media thing I kind of do is this, my YouTube stuff. So, all right. So we just dumped 60,000 liters, and I do want to check our digestate real quick to make sure, because I forget to check if I do slurry if the digestate goes up, and yeah, you can see it's going up. So off of the slurry, which isn't very much, um, it's $479 for 1,000 liters, which is not terrible for something that it's just a byproduct of the animals producing waste. But if we're able to take that 479 and then get the digestate and take it and make 1844 still going down off of that, then that's what, 2,200 bucks off of some runny poop. I should make a Twitch account. I was thinking about it, but I just really think I'm just gonna be on the old YouTube. What's better about Twitch? I don't know a whole bunch about all that stuff, really, to be honest. Because of like Twitch and all that stuff, if it's better, I might switch over and do that. I've just been doing YouTube for so long. That's all I know. Oh man, really? You guys see that? Jeez, he didn't have his blinker on or anything, I don't think. I was in my lane and he just wrecked me. He would have got demolished if that was real life. He wouldn't have kept on going about his day. He would have been wrecked, and I would have gone about my day. I was in my lane. Yeah, later on, run that. I'm gonna watch that again after the stream, see what happened there. I don't think he has blinker on or anything. I had no idea he was gonna turn, and he just turned full speed and got me. A lot of times I'll turn traffic off. Go ahead and take this back. Oh, oh, oh. You're back. You seen that crash? Yeah, for sure, man. I was minding my own fucking business and you crashed into me. Yeah, man. If I could do a Twitch and I'll get more views and more all that stuff, and there's more options, I don't know, I'll check it out. Maybe I'll watch some YouTube videos on how to do a Twitch account. You know, I learn everything from YouTube. All right, what else do we have to do? And I did a little bit of that. I just want to keep the BGA going, keep the digestate kind of filling up, because man, we were making good money off of that. I should have maybe done a load of that. You know what we're gonna do? I'm going to do. I like this short truck too. It turns around really well in the yard. Um, I'm gonna do one more load of slurry down there. Then I'll get a load of digestate and sell that real quick. Let's actually, what is? Oh, digestate's going down. So maybe I'll just wait for that. Actually, sorry guys. I don't want to run a load down right now if the price is down. And it's actually working out really well because what I did, I ran a load, got digestate, sold that, came back, grabbed a load, went, dropped the load off, grabbed some digestate, went and sold that. That was actually working out really well. But I don't want to sell the digestate if it's low. I usually try to watch the economy um, and make sure it's a decent price before selling. That way we get max profit, you know. Even though we're already making a killing off of that. Dude, if I do a Twitch, if I start a Twitch thing, um, that's funny. I just noticed that um, Lupita got timed out by the wolf again. Thanks, wolf. That's so funny. Oh, and you deleted all the messages? Thanks. That's so funny. I missed all that. Thanks, man. That's why I have moderators. I got to have some moderators on my channel. That's the first person I've ever. You should make cotton rent a machine. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Um, what I should really do is go jump in. No, not in that one. Oh man, look at the grass already growing back again. I was like, what happened to the step deck? But I forgot I parked it over there. I need to jump in this. And I need to go up and get another flex coil and bring it down. How do I let people become moderators? Well, usually it's just because I trust your judgment, or you've been on my channel long enough to where I kind of know you. The Wolf and I, we played together quite a bit, and I trust his judgment, and I think he feels the same way about me as well. I'm a moderator on his channel too, so um, you just gotta trust the person's judgment. You don't want someone you don't know getting on and like timing people out or doing something stupid on your channel. But as soon as I trust your judgment, I just go in there, I click on your name, and then it gives me the option to make a moderator out of you. So if you follow along with all my streams and stuff like that, and you're like always on, give me support and chat and stuff like that, and you know you got my back or whatever, I can make you a moderator as well. Just takes a little bit of time. And like a lot of times I don't like people being on my live streams that much, but the Irish Wolf is the one person I will make an exception for. If he ever wants to be on my live streams, he's always welcome. He's like the one person, no offense to anybody else either, but he's like the one person that I like having on my streams because him and I, that's how it started. My very first stream I ever did was him and I together, so true facts, he said. Man, that's all I got. That's all I got is true facts, bro. Because if I don't know about it, I usually keep my mouth shut and my ears open. That way I can learn. Because I don't like talking about stuff I don't know about. You know, and that's actually why I enjoy this game because Um, on this game, I know a little bit. He's like your other hand. Yeah, pretty much. He just he has good ideas, and he's right there. Irish Wolf, Mr. Gamer, Irish Wolf. He has good ideas, good content, and all that stuff, and it's well spoken and easy to understand, and doesn't interrupt, and um, same age as I am, so it's you know, he's also a very good gamer too. So make sure you check him out. He's right there. And what we need is a cultivator. Oh, there they are. Kept going right over it. And we'll scroll over. See, this is the regular flex coil, the one that we already actually. So I owned that one, got rid of it, and then got the Field Creator Pack one because that's this one here. Um, it um, allows you to create fields because it's the Field Creator Pack mod. Oh, do I know him in real life? I might as well know him in real life. We chat on the game all the time, but no, he is from Kentucky and I'm from Oregon, so no, we've never met in real life. But Irish Wolf and we chat pretty often on the game, which uh, through game chat and stuff like that. That's about all we know. Um, so I sold the other one. I bought this one. This one you cannot fast farm with. So I like that one because it plows really, really big. It plows at 24 meters wide. Even though it's a cultivator, it's just a mod. And then I like this one because it cultivates and you can fast farm with it. So we are going to spend $186,000 and buy that. That way we could go and uh, cultivate us a field. That's about all I've been using this 9RX for is to pull this thing around. It works very well for that, I might add. Ah, man. This thing, though, this flex coil, it gets caught up on so much stuff on this map. It's about as big as a piece you could get. I just gotta scoot over a little bit more. So nice and honest. Well, man, it's just the way I grew up. It's just everybody I work with, everybody I know, just knows don't bring bullshit to my doorstep. I'll call you on your bullshit. I don't care your age. If you're young or whatever, I'll try to educate you about it. But if you're my age or older and try to come at me with some bullshit, I don't care who you are. I'll call you on your bullshit so fucking quick in a heartbeat. That's just the way I grew up. So, you know, all I ever had growing up, I didn't have a lot growing up. All I ever had was my word. I could be an ass. Yeah, you can be an ass. um, but I can be as well. But yeah, I try to keep it real. It's like especially on a video game. But like in real life, if you live a lie, eventually it's going to catch up to you. If you keep it real, you'll always tell the truth. You never have to worry about keeping your lie going or any of that. So I'm a cabinet builder by trade. That's what I do. I build stuff for Nike and Adidas and all that stuff. And in all my years, I've been building for 15 years now. I'm a journeyman level builder. I build with the best of them. I build all the cash wraps, all the fancy shit for all the stores. Um, I think crop destruction's off right now. I came flying through here and smushed my crop one time. I didn't notice I got so far onto the road. But so many guys come in with a diamond encrusted resume and they don't know how to build a freaking box, like so. I've called out a lot of people in that industry for sure, and that's probably why I'm a lead in the shop. And um, yeah, I'm the lead guy in my shop for 6 years now. So, but that kind of thing, people try to lie to kick it and all that stuff. You got it. Your word is bond. You got to keep your word 100%. Like why not? If you're lying to everybody else, lying to yourself, kind of sucks. You should make some time lapse. Yeah, that would be sweet actually. But like you said, I don't have a PC to do all that. I'm just on the PlayStation and on my phone to watch the uh, comments and stuff like that. You said, have I seen Jordan 1's Off-Whites or Air Force 1's? Oh, come on now. I've seen all that. I've seen everything. My main shoe I wear every day are Air Force 1's. That's my work shoe, Air Force 1's. I make Jordan fixtures for a living, you know? I've seen more Nikes and more Adidas than most people ever have in their whole lives. I've seen piles and piles and piles of brand new Nikes that are going to the shred pile. I could cut a perfect swoosh out of whatever you want, pretty much, you know? But yeah, I grew up in Portland, Blazer fan, and, here we're Nike World headquarters, so I've seen Nikes since Nikes were Nikes, pretty much, since I've been born. But of course, I've seen all the old school stuff too, as well. Oh, you have the new Supremes? That's tight. My ultimate favorite pair of shoes. Actually, I mean, I love Jordans. I tell you what, there's even a lot of the newer Jordans. I forget what Jordans they are, but man, some of the newer ones, some of the most comfortable pairs of shoes I've ever put on my feet have been Jordans. And I've always liked Jordans. Like people talk shit about the Jordan brand, oh, it's too expensive or whatever. And like they make really good shoes. That's like my favorite. You stopped wearing Nikes in '99. That's because you're a redneck, Wolf. That's why you stopped wearing Nikes. Um, but yeah, Air Force Ones are my go-to every time. Like a fresh pair of whites, uh, like low top whites. Those are my favorite shoe. I'll turn a brand new pair of whites right into my work shoes. I've done it, and I'll do it again. So yeah, this one you could fast farm with. So we're just gonna get some fast farming going here. Just shouldn't take too long. Ah, fuck you too. You said I'm a shoe head. Yeah, I'm not quite. I have some friends that have quite the collection. I have some friends that work for Nike, and they get stuff from like the employee store, kind of, but stuff that never actually got released. So I have a friend of mine and his cousin that they got like a whole garage full of shoes, and a lot of them are like one-offs that, maybe not one-off, but super rare, kind of weird. Some of them are like kind of ugly actually, but very like kind of rare collectible type stuff. I've done a bunch of stores too where we got a bunch of rare stuff that we had to make like oh, what are they called? I almost kind of want to call it a terrarium, but it's not a terrarium. It's a had a brain fart. It's like a acrylic box that goes on top of like a pedestal type of thing, or on top of a fixture that the shoe sits underneath. We've got a bunch of those that we had to like kind of match up in place or put onto like a metal kind of stand fixture thing to kind of mount it up at a certain angle, different stuff. But we got some stuff. It's like never hit the store ever. Can I get some forces? Yeah, I wish. The thing about working for our company, we don't work like we do jobs for Nike, but I don't work for Nike. I don't get paid by them. So like the most we ever get is like 50% off store pass for a certain time, type of stuff like that. Adidas also, we get that as well. Um, but yeah, I live in Portland, Oregon. Well, close to it, anyways. Portland metro area. So man, anywhere I go, I get shoes for cheap. And it's funny too. We have a Nike outlet store here in Portland, which is just, man, less than 10-minute drive from my shop. And right now I'm currently working on redoing all of the cabinetry and everything for that whole entire store. Like in the morning I'll wake up and I'll go start working on the Nike store in the morning. which is cool. We don't do a lot of local stuff. Usually we do stuff that goes like New York or Chicago or Pittsburgh or Quebec or, you know, anywhere. We've done stuff for Toronto and Brazil, and we've done stuff all over the place. Brazil was when we were doing stuff for the Olympics. That was pretty cool. I totally thought about, like, later on I was thinking about doing some videos where I have like a GoPro, and I could have like a GoPro or two and have one like mounted up above my bench and the other one like a chest mount, or a couple just you know, in two different positions by my bench or whatever, tripod or something, and record myself building, because I've been building my whole entire life. I do pretty good. Oh, you have to leave, but I'm gonna come back for sure in 10 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, I probably will. I just need to get a couple GoPros to be able to record myself. Just slow patch. But yeah, come back. I'll be here for a little bit more. Get this cultivating all knocked out here. And then I'll get the... I guess the fertilizer guy, I should have already had him going. He has some work to do, but it's nice having this field cultivated here. And then I'll run this down to, what is it, 41 down there? Yeah, field 41. That way we can start cultivating down there as well. Never mind, you're still going to stay. That's what's up. Well, I'm glad you're here, man. I'm glad you've joined the channel, and you know, we got, man, a lot more coming. Make sure you go back and watch my other videos, especially like that No Man's Land stuff. I didn't even know I was going to be able to do that. With my work I put in and the help I got, we were about, you know, between 40 and 50 hours of game time to get all that done. What map is that one? That's No Man's Land map. And, you know, the map is this big, and I plowed the entire thing into one field. The whole thing got trees taken down, rocks taken down, stuff flattened out, lakes filled in, plowed, lined, fertilized the whole entire thing, seeded the whole entire thing. I used the big Borgalt pack. So am I going to do cotton? Maybe. Cotton's alright. Pays pretty well. Actually, let's see what the price of cotton is on this one here. I think it's like just alright. Let's see. I could be wrong. Oh, did we pass it already? No, we didn't pass it. There it is. So cotton. I think there's another spot we could buy that you could take cotton to. I guess it's not too bad. It's up right now at 3,200 for 1,000 liters. That's not terrible. I might do some cotton. Who knows? Maybe I'll do cotton on 41. I was talking about doing sugar beets down there, but I could knock that one out as 41 could be cotton. You know, either way, I don't mind. I'll farm all of it. Farm, forestry. You guys seen? If you guys, oh, I don't hire workers. Oh, hell yeah, I hire workers. I hire as many workers as I can usually. I just kind of been goofing around on here with you guys and getting some other stuff done. I'll set a worker right here to this guy right now. Maybe I'll do the headlands real quick and set a worker. That way he doesn't miss all his spots and shit. There, actually, speaking of hiring worker, what we should do real quick is this fertilizer guy needs to get busy because he has fertilizing to do. Because he has to jump over and get ahead of the seeder. I Got the Great Plains right here waiting to go. I wish I wouldn't have parked him right there. Kind of squeezed through. Knocked him out of the way. So yeah, we finished up that last little bit of lime on here. So I'll just set this guy as a worker to get him going on some fertilizer. And let's see, do we need a lime over there on 40? We cultivated all that, but it needs plowing. That's so funny. Well, whatever. And that's our... We actually had to finish up lime over here. That's what I was doing. Yeah, we'll come back to that. I'll just go back to the cultivating for now. At least the fertilizer guy's going. Sometimes I'll put a worker as on the mower and have him mow fields for me, which works out pretty good. Man, I love this live one. What did you say? You said, I love this live is one of the best one. Are you talking about just this live stream compared to my other videos, or what? Get some cruise control going here for a sec. You drinking my soda? Make sure if you smoke them if you got them, you know. I don't talk about smoking on here too much because I try to keep it sort of PG for the younger crowd. So you do like this live? Oh, you're 13? I thought you said you're 40 earlier. Thirteen's fine though. My son's 13. But if you are only 13, you seem like a smart 13-year-old. Oh, that was the other guy. I got you. Sorry. Like, all you new guys, sometimes it's hard to keep up until like I really get to like know you and remember your age and where you're from by your name and all that. So if you keep on being on my streams and stuff, I'll definitely remember you. I remember all the people that are on my streams, like that are constantly on my streams. That's funny. I said I was gonna hire a worker here, and I kept on going. So we will get in here because we are doing lime. Well, he's cultivating down there. And it's so funny too. I had the flex coil field creator over here, and I was like, ah, man, it's going so slow, so I stopped using it. I totally forgot I had to get plowed over there, which totally works as a plower. You said my name is Axel, but you could call me Alex. Is your real name Axel? Because if it is, that's cool. My buddy I work with, he's kind of new to the shop. He's a Russian guy, about the same age as me. His name's Alexei, and we call him Alex. But yeah, he's cool. He's a funny guy. Oh, where am I going? Autopilot going back to the shop. So what I was doing was I was driving this back to my other silo that I also have lime in. I have lime in that one, but I have this other silo over here that did not have lime in it at first. And right before I started my stream tonight, I got a load of lime and I put it in here. So let's just open this up. Yeah, so I put 60,000 liters of lime. Yes, my name is Axel, but I'm an American Mexican. If I'm saying it right, Axel? Is that how you'd say that? Because if that's your name, I'll call you by your name. I don't care where you're from. I don't mind knowing, but I don't care where you're from. You seem chill. And if you are only a 13, what I was going to say earlier, if you're only a 13, you seem pretty smart guy, and you hold a conversation well. A lot of the kids your age, and I'll call you a kid because my kids are your age, but a lot of the kids your age are, you know, they're good kids. They all mean well and stuff like that. Most of them, but they don't hold conversation very well. A lot of them like interrupt or just, oh, I want to play, or can I play, or can I do this, or I want to do that, or come on, come on, come on, come on. Like, come on, dude, just watch my stream, hang out, chill, be part of the live stream conversation and stuff. That's what live stream's really all about. It's not about interrupting or nothing, but so far talking to you has been super chill. So I appreciate it. Appreciate the love. Like I said, almost every night I'll be doing a stream. So if you want to get on, you can. If you're busy, watch the video later. If I don't do a video, I probably will the next day or so after that. I have a baby coming really soon, so between now and a month from now, I'll be having a new child. So in between that time, if there's ever a time that I don't put out content for a few days, that's probably what it's going to be. The only reason why I was just off for 1 week was because we moved. I moved into a new place, me and my family. And it took a little bit to get the internet all set up over here again, the cable and shit. Let's see, how much more do we need here to do? Just a little bit more. Yeah, Wolf says he's gonna try to stream this weekend. That's good, bro. I've been missing you on there. I know you've been busy and stuff like that, but I enjoy watching your streams. So you gotta put more content out there for me. What Wolf? What you really should show again, or what you don't need to. You can do whatever the fuck you want. But what I would enjoy watching you do more of is your No Man's Land. You started with your starting it from scratch and doing all that, like your hard mode type of thing. I really like the way you started that one. You should go back and do some more of that. But like I said, you can do whatever you want, bro. I like your World of Warships too. That one's pretty cool. Helper G's done already, huh? I don't know about that. I don't think I needed lime on this whole chunk right here. I just did it anyways because on this map, lime is free. It's one of the perks of this map. But yeah, Mr. Gamer, make sure you go back and watch all my other videos, man. Drop some thumbs up on there and stuff, if you'd be so kind. I'm trying to get to like 10 thumbs up on my videos, which I know it takes time. Oh man, Final Fantasy VII. Are you playing that now? I know you were talking about that a while back. Let's see if the lime's done over here. Oh man, I still missed one little bit up there, huh? I thought I got all of it on this corner here. Is it just saying we need it right here? Is that where it is? He said right now you're in bed. No, I'm talking about like your game, right? You've been playing that one, that Final Fantasy VII. I know a while back you were talking about that one coming out. Oh, we did get that last little patch there. It's just not showing that the field actually comes way out here like this and then cuts back down and back in again. So then we just have lime that we need to do. Oh yeah, you have been playing that for sure. I bet it's pretty good, huh? So we just got this last little bit of lime that we gotta take care of right there. And then we have to go down and do some lime down below. You said, man, I'm chill too. Nah, man, you're chill. I'm not chill. I'm freaking out. Can't you tell? I'm freaking out. Or it's like Adam Sandler. He's like, calm down. He's like, I'm calm. That's all about chilling. Chilling. And that's why like FS games period's fun. It's pretty relaxing, pretty chill. There's those spots. I was wondering why it was showing spots over here because I thought we already got all this. But you know, the worker always misses shit. What do I pay them for, huh? And then we'll go down there. We'll set up this guy as a worker um, down there on 41 as well. Just like that. And this stream probably won't be going for too much longer. I've already gone longer than I was actually planning on tonight. After we plow that, this might need lime again up here. It says, man, you gotta be honest sometimes. I'm chill on live because you gotta respect the people. Yeah. I usually give respect if respect is given. If people are disrespectful, I'll be disrespectful back, or I'll at least let you know. And did he really miss spots? Oh, he's not done. I thought it said he was done. Alright, so I'm gonna at least do a headlands pass or start to. Maybe I'll just start him as a worker, jump over there, and finish up the cultivating. I go way faster than he can. Do I have the John Deere DLC? I think I have all the DLCs. Oh yeah, not. I don't have. Yeah, I have like the John Deere Cotton DLC. Is that what you mean? Let's see what I got. I don't want to go to my garage. Yeah, there's the John Deere Cotton Harvester. Is that what you're talking about? Like this one? The round bales are cool. Comes out yellow. And then the other John Deere stuff would be like the harvesters. Not those, right? Might be like these ones. So that's new John Deere. What else new came out? Or a little bit newer? I can't remember. Then we have all the other John Deere tractors. I had a bunch more in my mods and stuff like that, but I was clearing some stuff out to make room for more mods. But we got all those and like the 9RX and stuff like that. I forget what other John Deere stuff we had. I had a bunch of stuff on here though. I forget. There's even like that's John Deere. This thing's badass. I just started in No Man's Land with $0. I actually started it with -$7 and a piece of shit truck and a chainsaw. I started that series last night. Can you check the new mods right now? No, I can't check the new mods right now. I would have to be, I'd have to be all the way out of my stream, or out of, not off my stream, but off of the game. Was there something that you wanted to check out in particular, though? Because here in just a little bit, towards the end of this stream, I could totally save my game and back out and go into the mod hub if you like. I do not mind doing that. Oh, yeah, those are those new. I think these are the newer harvesters, right? S790. I think those are the newer ones. And that's a John Deere there as well. This forage harvester thing's a beast. Thing's dope. Oh yeah, you wanted me to check out the new 40 series? Is that what you wanted to look at? Here, let me go. Gotta get this little piece here real quick cleaned up. And he missed the corner there too. You said you to see if you want to install it. That's funny. Um, but are you like wanting me to actually like put it on a map and test it out? Because I'll have to like download it and all that stuff. Like we go into the mod hub and look at it, but I'm not sure if I want to actually use those mods. So I would love to be able to like go through and switch through mods and just like do like mod reviews like Mr. Silly P does. But I don't have to do that because he already does. Yeah, there's a new John Deere tractor. That's what we were talking about. It's like the 40 series. It's actually quite a lot. But if you really want like a decent like mod review, go on to Mr. Silly P's channel. Mr. Gamer, if you haven't watched Silly P at all, um, it's a BR. Oh, it's an 8R. I thought my phone said a B. It's an 8R. I'll have to check it out. We could actually, since you guys are on here watching, I'm going to save. And we'll easily come back to this game another time because we have been going for quite a while on here. And I am quitting. I'm quitting time. So this is actually the first time I've ever. It takes a long time for my game when I hit quit to. There, finally it backed out. This will be the first time I've ever stayed on my stream, like backing out of my game to go in to look at mods with you guys. But you know what? I think it's cool. Sometimes my mod hub does that, like where it says loading mod hub. I don't know why it's doing that right now. But now I'm trying to back out. Every once in a while it does that. And I go back into it and it's all popped up. But looks like we got some updates on a few things. Oh, there's an update for that one I need to do. I'm not using that. So yeah, you guys wanted to. Is it the large tractor? Ooh, a Fent. There's a new Fent that came out. What? You guys all know I like the Fent. Oh, it looks good on the inside. Where's my other picture? There it is. Now that would be a tractor I would download. You're probably talking about this 8R right here, huh, Wolf? Yeah, the 8RT US Series, or Series US 2018. That's cool that your grandfather has a real farm. You think it's a medium tractor? Yeah, because I think this is that. Isn't that the one that we already have right there? No, it says it's new. Yep. So yeah, that's the one you're talking about. I think it's pretty sweet. But it's almost like the same one we already have. The one you're talking about is this. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Medium tractors. You're talking about these 40 series, right? That's what you're talking about, Mr. Gamer. All those tractors, those are tight right there. Let's see. It only took up 1% to install. You see at 94% though now. That's why I don't have that many mods. Let's see how long it takes for that one to download. It says pending. Is that update really going to take that long? 62%. We'll see how long that one takes. Maybe I'll jump on a map and play around. Oh, what, you didn't see the 40 series? Is that what you said you didn't see there, Wolf? Man, the 40 series, because you love your John Deere. Um, see, it says US and EU version, 2 and 4-wheel drive version. They're all like lower horsepower and stuff like that. But man, they're nice old schools, like freaking sweet. So we'll see what we could do here. And this one's a crazy looking tractor right here. Ah, I like the nose of that thing. It's different. All right, we'll see what I can do. That one. Oh, that's the one we already have. That's nice too, though. That 6x20 series. I like that one. I've always thought about doing like small tractor stuff where it's like the old stuff, like some of this Fiat stuff, or maybe some of that Ferguson. Isn't that what it is? Yeah, the Ferguson pack before it was Macy Ferguson. Just back when it was Ferguson, doing some like old school stuff. I've never used any of that stuff. I think that'd be pretty funny too to do. Talk about starting from scratch. There you go. Or like this thing's tight right here too. It's only 117 horse, but old school little tractors like that. Yeah, it is fun to play with some small tractors. When you start getting into like the more technical maps, you got to have the smaller stuff. You can't have the big old stuff. Look at this old New Holland. This thing is pretty sweet too. 85 grand, 110 horse. All right, that one with the duals on it looks cool. That square nose is so funny. All right, let's see what we got here. Is it going yet? Oh man, that was fast. Look at that. Done. Done just like that. So what would it be? Oh, do I have an open game? Oh, no, that's my Welker's Farm. I don't have that map installed, so it doesn't show up for that. These are all my games. So if anybody wants to know what I'm playing right now, I got my La Coronella, which is my regular La Coronella map that I already had started that you guys first saw. This No Man's Land map right here is the one I started last night. And it's New Farmer, and I started with $0 on that one, so check that one out. And then my Felsbrunn map, that's that one that's always open. That if I go on a multiplayer, if I go to multiplayer, I open up this Felsbrunn map, and that has no mods on there, really easy for people to get. I'm keeping this one on here. I'll probably put my Welker's Farm map back on eventually. Um, yeah, I have millions of liters of stuff on that one. You can see 71 hours played on that one. This one here, 46 hours. This No Man's Land here is my one map, one field. So make sure we got 46 hours we put in that one. So most of it was me, but we had some help on there a little bit. And this one, actually, I didn't notice I had two Felsbrunn maps on here. I got this one. I gotta figure out which is which. Oh, 49 hours, 12 hours. This one's probably not even anything on there. So I think what I want to do is I don't even have to save it either. So I'll just go into there. I might as well just go into this one, huh? I'll probably have to go back through and redo some of my mods. But I don't have that many mods selected on this one. Just certain stuff, so it won't be that hard to go back through. And I guess if I don't save it right, it doesn't matter. So Oops. Go back to that. I know this is the one because it has $29 million on there, and I totally use government subsidies for everything on this whole map. I have not made any money at all on this map. So we'll continue again. Sorry, I didn't mean to back out, and we'll deselect all and then select all again. Let's double check to make sure that 40 series in here so we could actually look at it without having to back out again. Oh, there it is, 40 series. Oh, I don't want seasons on though. Do not want seasons on. I'm not gonna save this, but so this is my, for all you guys that kind of want to know what my mods are. This is my mods. All of my mods that I use all at the same time, and I don't even use all this stuff. Seasons will take that off. Like Scarecrow, it's a funny one. I never use that. There's a few things on here I don't use. I really want to go back through and thin out my list a little bit more. This is a go-to right here. Ideal liner pack. The subsoiler's a go-to. My Crone Swadro 2000. The high dump bucket. The multi-fill station. Those kind of things are my go-tos. Yeah, this grain silo set with multi-fruit. It's a go-to for me. My Great Plains. That's the modded one though, which actually is not even that good. I don't even know why I still have that one even on there. I use the in-game one, which is even better. This one's smaller, shorter, which is okay for a little bit smaller of a map. Um, yeah, that's all the mods that I use, which is, limited since it's on console. But this with all of the in-game stuff is pretty sweet. So I have the straw harvest. I have the bonus pallet heat plant here. Um, I have the Borgalt pack. I have the Class Platinum Edition. I got the Mahindra. Um, yeah, I think I have like all that DLC stuff. The Homer Terra variant. I think that's a DLC. Yeah. I think I have all the DLC stuff. Cotton pack. Yeah, I just like being able to have everything that um, I like to be able to have all the stuff that I could use on here and all the stuff that's in the game combined together. I don't use only mods. I use definitely a combination of both. So let's go ahead and fire up the old No Man's Land. This is going to be kind of a funny one because it's my Sussex Farm episode that's almost gone on for 3 hours now. This has been one of my longest solo streams I've ever done. The Wolf and I, we have a few streams where we harvested a whole bunch of stuff on his. We did like this mega field on his Welker's farm, and I think that took us like 3 hours to harvest that. Just him and I. And we did most of the work ourselves. We only hired workers when we were running truck to go dump, but almost everything else we did. Alright, so we're loading up. Like I always say, smoke him if you got him. Smoke him if you're old enough. But yeah, if you guys haven't played No Man's Land, check it out, man. It's such a good, like, not blank canvas, but a really good canvas you can start with. It allows you to manipulate and move around, and you can lower the ground down to past, like, if your plane is at 0, if you go -0 and drop your flat plane of your field down lower, below, like, sea level, there's water there. They need to fix the loading screen. What do you mean? So, like, this is, for all you guys that haven't seen this one yet, this is the new, not even the new, it's the, so here, I'll go all the way over. If you know this map at all, this is No Man's Land. Here's the store. Faster loading. He said faster ladding. I wish I had faster loading, but it's not terrible. Gives me time to get all my stuff ready before I start gaming. So all this was all one field. We carved this road. Oops, sorry. We started off by carving this road all the way down right here, and I graveled it and stuff, and then we carved all this out of soybeans, and I made our little base camp back here. And yeah, I added the rocks back in and stuff like that, and put the silo up here, and this was all just soybeans. So we did all that and all that. But if you look around, the entire, as far back as I can zoom, the entire map, besides like little tiny bits like around the edge like that, you know, you can see there's some lime still left, but we did the entire thing all the way up, all the way around, even up here. Look at that. My last episode, if you go back and watch my last episode, I was on here by myself. I said, screw it. I grabbed one of the harvesters and just, I wanted to see if it could go up the hill. So I drove up here. Once it was kind of tipped forward, or tipped back, it missed this little spot here. But then I went up here. It did really good here. So I turned and then went all the way up the hill this way just to play around to see where I could go. And I cleared out a little area here to bring the truck up. And I started dropping down this hill. So go back and watch that video. I think I was harvesting at like 30 miles an hour downhill. And that John Deere, I'm using the new John Deere harvesters. I mean, they also do like a 2 or 1 mile an hour back up the hill. They climb the entire hill, so I was like down and back, down and back, down and back a few times here. So if it could harvest that, it could harvest anything. But look, we did all the back of the hill, and this is the biggest field I've ever seen on PC or console. I did miss this patch right here. I was like, man, how did I miss that big old chunk? Well, once you do that much of a chunk, you know, one little patch on the back of the hill, you're like, whoops. That's the biggest chunk I missed was that right there. But yeah, we did all the way across. I haven't seen a bigger field on console yet. Yeah, I had all the harvesters out here. I was running all these by myself the last episode. I still have to empty them out and run them back, but I had all. There's only 5 harvesters out here right now. We have 6 of them out here, but I had all these going as workers and knocking out a chunk. Before that, I had some of the guys on here. I had who was on here? Farm Buddy was on here with me, and who else was it? Four Wheeler 1234, I think he goes by on here. Different gamer name. But they helped me knock out all these chunks over here. I pretty much went through and where the map is, like right on the line, like right here. You know, I would like carve up through here, and then turn on the line again, and then like, you know, or like right here, and then carve the road back, and like kind of make like fields, make quadrants, like pretty much how this one is. But I didn't want to harvest right up against the road. Yeah, I want to harvest these kind of last. So yeah, go back and check out all that. I just want to show you. This is not a No Man's Land map or episode, so we're not going to look at it too much there. Oh, this is one of my garages. Look at those tractors. There's my daughter's tractor. I know she likes to see that thing, and that's mine. But yeah, we got a cool little setup, bunch of trucks. You know, for example, we have grain carts and tractors for everybody's liking. All the biggest articulated tractors for those. It's pretty cool. But hey, let's go in here and buy some tractors. Oh, not that, right? This. Where's all your 40s? Oh yeah, look at those. So, um, this is the first one we got. Oh man, that looks cool, huh? Check that out. That thing is freaking sweet. Standard 3-point hitch. Does it have it on both? So standard doesn't have the front. Or you get the front weight, which is cool as well. The bigger weight, or the front point, 3-point front link there. I think we're gonna run it with the big weight in the front. I almost always run Trelleborgs. They're usually knobbier looking. Those are nice. They sit up a little bit higher, but I've always loved Trelleborgs. It kind of makes the tractor sit flatter too. I don't like that. Oh yeah, we could change that. That's better. Oh, That's nice. Yeah, I like that. EU. See, it changes the pipe, it looks like. So we got EU1 is like that. It's kind of cool. But then we got US1, US2, US3. That's an interesting one, huh? Okay, we're just going to try one, and then we'll try the more powerful engine. It's cool that it has the front loader attachment, so we'll do that as well. I like the duals on that one. So we're going to buy that. And then we're going to buy this one. And we'll do the Trelleborgs again. Wides with weights. That looks really good on that one. I like that pipe on that one. That thing's sweet. So we're going to do that one. It's like this one has 146 horsepower. We don't need the front loader in all of them. This one actually looks better with the front loader off because it's not blocking that little engine opening with the pipes. I like having that off of there like that. So we're gonna buy that one. Oh yeah, these are sweet. Man, isn't that? So it's got two-wheel drive series. Was that really all of them? That's not all of them, is it? Was there large tractors as well? No? Small tractors? I thought there was more tractors than that. No? I like that one a lot. Alright, looks like they're just medium tractors there, huh? Okay, so we got one of those, one of those. Looks like these two. I was like wondering what the difference was. So it's only actually two tractors, right? There's a, yeah, that's all it really is, right? It's this 40 Series L, and then you got the L two-wheel drive. Then you have the 40 Series, and then the 40 Series two-wheel drive. So yeah, so we bought one of those, bought one of those. Guess we should buy one of each of these two then, huh? We'll throw some Michelins on these, why not? Don't have to do them all the same. Oh, that's nice. We'll try out something different on that. This is more horsepower. Yeah, I do. I do like these a lot, actually. This thing is... Look at the back of the cab. Look how square the back of that is. It's like super flat glass on that. Can't wait to actually drive these and look at the insides and stuff and see how they drive around. You know, I might not use these that much like in game, but we'll definitely test them out right now, huh? So I'll just buy that one quickly, and then we'll buy this next one, which is just this one. We'll just make them kind of similar. We'll run Michelin's on these two. And the double duals. And we'll test out that one like that this time. 203 horse. No, I'll use them. Like I'll do it right now. I'll drive them around. That's all four of them right there. Just gotta switch through all my equipment. Oh yeah, like how I set that up. So I got the one harvester still in here, but when I scroll over, it's like harvester, 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 harvester. I bought them all at the same time, so I could easily scroll through all my harvesters like that without switching back through my other equipment. I also have four retrievers in here, so because at one time there was a bunch of us on here, we were all driving around on these things. It was pretty cool. So yeah, just scroll through until we're over here at the store. Got a bunch of stuff on here. Oh yeah, look at that. So there they are. Those are our new tractors. So let's start right here. It's the 4440. Yeah, 440, right? 4440. Oh, I guess they're all that, right? No, they're not. This one is 4840, and this one's a 4840. Oh, oh man, it sounds good. Oh yeah. Yep. This is how the inside looks. Old school, very simple, clean. I like the old school gauges and stuff like that. And they work. Yep, that all works. The shifters, see that? See when it shifts? It's old school. All the new stuff's all automatic, all digital and everything. The pedals work too. Yeah, look at the pedals are good too. I didn't see how many slots these were though. How many slots were these worth? Probably a lot. Nah, I tell you what, let's see. I'm gonna turn on my help window here. Oh yeah, look at the back glass opens. Even though that back window's so clear already, looks like it's not even there. But I bet if it got dirtier, you could open it up and look down there. Let's see what else we got. Anything else? Oh yeah, I knew it had something like that. Look at that. Open and close that door. Now that I like. Yeah, so that opens, that opens. Yep, just that, so. Does 32 miles an hour. I like it. What else do we got? So it's the same tractor, same engine, sounds good. Different wheel setup. And this one's a four-wheel drive one. The other one's only a two-wheel. So this one you do have like the front tires and all that, you know, like the bigger, meatier tires. And that exhaust is wild, huh? I like the way that exhaust looks. Yeah, the shifters are cool. out this next one. I wish they would have sounded a little bit different. Let's see, does it look almost the same as well? Almost. It's almost the same tractor. Longer nose. More horsepower. These have more horse. Yeah, beacons. How do the lights look? Turn all the lights on. I bet those are turn signals, yeah. It's cool they're up on top like that. Wonder how it does on hills. Honest opinion? Are you asking me for my honest opinion? Is that what you would like? Because, you know, that's all I give, if that's what you want. Because my honest opinion, I'll let you know as soon as I drive it up the hill. So far, what I think about this is I think they look really cool. I love the old school style. This is the one that does not have the front. It's only a two-wheel drive. So I want to see what this one could do. But I think they sound good. They look good. I never like the slot count on John Deere stuff because I'm on console, you know. No, I personally always have to watch that. But man, what's not to like? Check this thing out, you know. You know, it's a super nice looking ride. But it is a medium tractor, and horsepower is not quite there. I do like the way it sounds. I wish they would have came out with a little bit different options instead of having like 4 of the exact same tractor almost. I do like the look of the two-wheeled ones with the small front tires. Old school looking. I hope it just drives right up this hill right here with no problem. Shifting down. It's getting up it though, I guess. Oh, it made it up the hill. So yeah, I'll tell you what. It's pretty sweet. I do like that you could like look right into the engine. The detail on this mod is um, it's pretty nice. Oh man, that's pretty crazy looking reflection in that. It's not It's not my field in that reflection. My field, it looks like that. Um, but that is a super cool little detail there. Is that? Look at that. Wonder what map that's based off of. Nice blue sky, a road and stuff like that. That's really cool. I bet the slot counts on these are not low. I guarantee it. Oh, there's still that one more to check out, right? This one right here, is it the same? Look at the tires on this one, though, the duals. Oh, yeah. can see everything you're doing out there. Maybe we can buy something to go with it. I wonder what it can pull. Let's see. I know it can pull that. Let's see if it can pull the old subsoiler. Yeah, if your window gets dirty, you could go like this and open up your window, and you can see your hitch down there, which is cool. I just kind of like that feature. Hook that up. Oh, does that get in the way though? I know sometimes when you use certain pieces of equipment, it sticks up higher and your window gets in the way. So crop destruction's off on this one. So I'll go out here. Yeah, it pulls the subsoiler, no problem. So if it could do something like this, then I think it's a great mod. You know, because that's about all you really need to be able to do. It's a medium tractor, it's not a large tractor, so when you get up to the bigger equipment, of course you're going to need bigger tractor, more horsepower, more pull. This is probably my favorite one out of all of them, with the double duals on it like this. With the front weight, it looks super nice. The beacons. Look at that detail on the engine, the oil filters and stuff in there. Freaking sweet. Yeah, it allows you to get pretty far away too. Turn radius is nice. So, you know, I bet it's a pretty high slot count. Man, besides that, let's see. We'll go back in here real quick and that's all the stuff I own right now. Oh, it's probably the other way. Which we don't own a whole lot of stuff. Just sheds and silos and whatnot. Harvesters and gear. So let's see. Sell that. Oh, yep. Sell that. And what I was really just trying to do here is go back and, because if you own them, you can't see how the slot count is. So we own that one still. It says. Oh yeah, so 32 slots. So this 40 series one is the one I'm driving right now. I like that one. That one's pretty sweet. But yeah, 32 slots, and that's not that bad for a John Deere. That kind of detail and stuff in it. A lot of those John Deeres are like 40 slots. So, oh, dang it, I did sell that one. So then that one that I was in. Usually, if it's going, you can't sell it. It says the vehicle's in use. I thought usually. So the one I was in was this 40 Series L. That's the one I was in. This thing's sweet. I love that you can see all that detail. For sure, man. Yeah, he said I gotta leave, but you did a really good review. It's like 3 a.m. in Texas. I could dig it, man. It's 12:20 here, so this stream went for over 3 hours tonight. Pretty much thanks to you, Mr. Gamer, because you wanted to see all this stuff. But there's a couple of the new tractors. They look really sweet, actually. The guys did a good job on these mods. But yeah, I appreciate all you new people on tonight. Nice to meet you guys. I appreciate y'all being on there. A lot more to come. If you haven't seen all my other stuff, please check all that out. Drop a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe. Please subscribe. So then, you could be following along with my channel, watching it grow. Oh, sweet, you're coming tomorrow. Nice. I'll see you then. Hopefully, I usually get on every day, so hopefully I'm there again. But yeah, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so it shows when I'm on live and stuff like that. That way you can be part of the live stream and stuff. But definitely go back and watch all my other videos. We got this map here, the creating of this map. It's the big. If you know a bigger field on this game, then let me know because this is the biggest field that I know of um, that is on PC or console. So let me know. We did do it on a console. So much more to come. We got the cows making millions. We got the Sussex Farms that we were doing. We got La Coronella hard mode. Um, I just started No Man's Land also last night with -$7 and a chainsaw and a piece of shit truck that was almost out of gas. And we're moving along pretty well on that. So stay tuned. Much more to come. Appreciate you guys. And I'll see you next time. Have a good night. Peace out.